SummerSlam 2014, a couple days away.
Yes, live in Los Angeles.
Yes, and you could get it on a WWE network for $9.99.
That's Eric's favorite thing ever.
It is. Because
Right?
the way that Triple H did it, and it came out as a gimmick, and now like everyone in the arenas yell it. It's so
Yeah.
great.
You know that was planned, Eric. There's
I know,
always a
but-
little method to the madness, my friend.
But the way it caught on, not everything that they try catches on.
Yeah.
That's true.
And if you didn't know who we're with, you could tell by her voice. We have the
Hello.
lovely. You introduce yourself to our
Nikki.
listeners and our
You
viewers.
have
Please.
the better half of the Bella twins,
Oh.
Nikki Bella.
She said that with no reservation.
That's
all.
right.
Hello.
Fully believe it.
And I wanted to ask this: if you ever feud with Brie, who would win in a match, and how? What finishing move would you? You can't do twin power.
I mean, yeah, can't do the twin magic,
Yeah,
but
no
you know
twin
what?
magic.
Yeah,
I hit Brie with that Nikki rack attack at WrestleMania, and I will definitely do it again if I have to.
we gotta do that in Frisco. That's the match.
Right,
I want.
I agree. Bella versus Bella for the next WrestleMania. I'm down for that.
I like that move when you do that move because that reminds me
you.
of old school Lex Luger back in the day, back
Yeah,
in WCW days.
totally.
And it's great to see a woman do it
Thanks.
as opposed to one of the
I've
male
been working
talents.
on that squat, so those girls are in trouble. You know, when my max squat starts getting up to 200, you know you're in trouble. When I could just easily get those girls up.
There you go. Now speaking of squats, let's talk about some fitness. I know.
Oh, yeah.
You train with your man John Cena. I've watched all the seasons of Total Divas. Has he
Nice.
whipped you into a different level of shape or fitness or
100%.
competitiveness or-
He has.
Okay.
I'll admit, I used to be afraid of weights because I was like, I was a competitive soccer player and I have thunder thighs. I mean,
Yeah.
these things are dangerous. They could choke you out in a heartbeat.
so you don't want to
Yeah, right?
you don't want to get super buff or too
Right.
overly muscular.
Yeah, I was like, no, I'm going to be a super buff chick. And John was like, oh my gosh, it's such a myth. Like, it burns the most fat. So I was like, okay, well, I guess I'll listen to him. And I was coming back from my broken shin. And he just showed me Olympic lifting and various stuff that are similar to CrossFit. And I fell in love. I was like, oh my God, I'm addicted to this. And then I was seeing my strength. And when you see yourself getting stronger every week, that became an addiction as well. And I was like, you know what? This strength that I'm getting, I want to bring it into the ring. And this
there
is
you
what
go.
I want to start beating the girls with.
There you
Oh,
go.
it's definitely paying off. Now,
Thank you.
As far as the matches, your sister's in a match against Stephanie McMahon.
Yes.
Are you going to be ringside?
You know what? I hope I'm going to be ringside. As of now, I'm not sure.
Okay.
But shoot, I want the best seat in the house. So I'm really hoping that I get to be ringside. I really want to cheer Brie on.
Yeah.
And plus, we know the Authority's always up to no good.
Always.
I mean, she's a McMahon. She's going to come in prepared. And
Something's gonna happen.
Something's going to happen. So I hope I get to be ringside just because Bree's protected me, and now I hope I get to protect her.
When she was gone and she was on leave because she was kicked off by Stephanie, how was that, you just being by yourself? Do you enjoy being by yourself, or do you like the tag team with your sister more?
I had fun by myself, and, it was something very challenging because, when all of a sudden you're used to someone there all the time and then
Yeah.
you're not. They're not. It was nerve-wracking. But it made me grow in different ways, and I liked it. But it's more fun when Bree's there. Like,
Yeah.
when we both are going in the ring, and we're in the ring, and we're
Yeah.
going to the ring, it is so much fun. We'll joke and we'll laugh.
There's a whole magic to it.
I
guess you were
agree,
saying.
there is, definitely. And so,
Twin
and then
magic.
plus
Twin magic.
yeah, right? And then I was getting my ass beat so bad that I was like, all right, Brie, I really need you back. Like,
Yeah,
I can't take 5-on-1 anymore.
Yeah, so she came back at the right time.
Yeah,
now
she
she's about
did.
to take on the wife of the head of the
authority,
authority.
yeah.
I know. The boss of them all, right?
And now, if you have to get involved, I'm sure you will. But what are you going to do when you run down that ramp?
Run down the ramp.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully I'll be holding a chair and
I
taking
was
it to
gonna say.
Stephanie
Something,
McMahon.
some type of a weapon.
I need to. I mean,
Wow.
if we want to make it girly, maybe I'll have a blow dryer, some makeup kit
you
in
know
my
what
hand.
would be awesome? But I'm not in creative, but this would be awesome because Triple H used to always use the sledgehammer. If you came down with a sledgehammer,
Oh my God, that's
I
a
think
good
that would blow
idea.
everyone's mind.
That's a
I'm gonna
really
email
good
myself.
idea.
So if you come down with a
But it's gotta
sledgehammer,
be-
Let me text
we're
creative
getting
right now.
credit for
Yeah,
that.
yeah. But she got to have like a special Bella sledgehammer,
Yeah.
a Bella hammer. Ooh,
Ooh, like blinged out,
blinged out,
Mhm.
something that fits your guys'
Oh,
style.
Totally.
It has
No.
to be a sledgehammer.
Needs to be just straight up sledgehammer.
Okay, well that might work as well.
Yeah.
Make it look just like Triple H's
Yeah.
sledgehammer.
I want to take his exact one, actually.
Exactly.
I know they keep that under the ring.
You got to look under there. Watch out, Kane's not under there trying to drag your
Or
sister under.
Hornswoggle, someone.
Hornswoggle.
Jeez.
He could fit by walking.
Brie and I used to be down there. Used to be like a big party under the ring.
Oh my.
Let's go. We'll go down there for SummerSlam.
On SummerSlam?
Yeah.
You know, if you and I go anywhere near that ring, we're getting kicked out and we'll never be invited back
There's
here
monitors underneath there, so you could definitely watch the show from under the ring.
Tricks of the trade right there.
Finding out new stuff every
Tricks
day.
of the trade.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this real quick. Total Divas, the new season is shooting currently, correct?
Yes.
How is it now that the cameras are back around you? It's not 24/7, but what was it, like 60, 70% of the time they're around you?
Basically, yeah.
Have you grown accustomed to it to where it's just like they're not there anymore?
Oh my God,
Like-
yeah, and that can be bad because all of a sudden you're like, oh wow, I'm majorly in Brie mode,
Right.
or oh my God, I just said this about this girl, and oh shoot, they're filming it, and it's like,
Yeah.
you get so comfortable, or like you're fighting with a loved one or a family member,
Right.
season 3 time, you just totally forget they're there,
Right.
and you're getting like straight up a lot of real moments,
Yeah.
and it's become normal walking around with like 10 people in front of me.
Yeah,
It's
now-
like,
now let me
yeah,
ask you
nothing
this
new.
honestly. With producers around, do they ever push you, say, hey, make sure you're a little more angry next time? Or do they prompt you in a sense?
It's kind of
I know to a certain level, some reality
it's
shows
more
are
like,
reality.
oh, I thought you kind of feel this way to it, or
Okay.
or
Try to push
it's
you
like
towards
I
it.
think
Yeah.
if they start
Push
to
you-
see an
push you towards a certain
emotion,
emotion. That's what I kind of meant.
I think when they like almost see you bursting into tears about something, they're like,
Yeah.
oh, Nicole, just you should really tell them how you feel. I mean, remember when you were just saying this to someone? You're like,
Yeah.
we don't tell them I said that, even though they're gonna watch it. So it's basically that, but. The crazy thing is what real life it is. It's like,
Right.
so it makes it sometimes tough to watch it back because like
Yeah.
you're reliving moments you don't want to relive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, after you guys shoot, did you actually watch every single episode?
Yes.
You really did? Mm-hmm. Wow.
And
okay.
that
I know
was
some people have
tough
a
at
problem
times.
watching that. They say, you know what? I'll film
Well-
it. We'll do it.
Yeah.
You know, but I don't want to watch it.
No, I watched every episode, and don't get me wrong, I'm criticize myself a lot.
Okay.
Which is not a good thing. It
Yeah.
drives my boyfriend crazy.
Right.
But I'm like, ew, look at me there. I look so ugly. And he's like, oh my gosh. I'm like, oh my God, I look so fat in that one. like a typical girl the whole time.
Wow.
Like,
How is it right now? John Cena is getting pushed to his limit. Almost, I feel like he's going to be a heel, like he's going to be a bad guy.
I don't think John will ever be a heel, brother.
I don't
well,
either.
With everything that's going on his side
and
stuff that he does
and
for
if he
kids,
does, it
no,
might be for
but
1 week, and then they'll flip him
I
right
think
back
Sunday
to a face.
it's going to be a new John Cena on Sunday.
Do you?
Yeah.
Well, as long as he treats me right at the end of the day,
the
well,
end
then
of
I'm
the day.
okay being bad or
Yeah.
good.
And some
Just
aggression
love
is
me.
good at home,
I
right?
know.
Yeah.
Hey, I like the bad boys, right?
You know,
I just tell them rap to me, baby. I like it.
Uh-oh.
the thugonomics.
Yeah.
The thugonomics.
Get all thugonomics
Does
on me.
you ever go old school John Cena and put the chain on? And instead
You're
and-
asking
and-
some personal
No,
stuff
I
right
am.
now.
Hey man,
They live it out. They live it
We've
out.
never met the Bellas. You know, but
I
no,
like it.
No, but really, I'm just curious. Like
He
instead of
hasn't
serenading you, would
yet.
he rap to you instead of serenading you? How would you take
he's
that?
He's very, very romantic,
Okay.
and
I've
he
seen him
is.
Divas.
Yeah.
He flew all the way to San Diego, right? He flew all the way in,
Yes.
met you on a pier,
How
probably rented out the whole
romantic.
damn pier. Hey, you know,
I mean,
this
even
is my
though we
pier.
all thought he was going to propose, and I was like, oh well, okay, that
When
didn't work
It's
out.
a step
but
closer though.
It
You're a step-
is. I agree.
Yeah.
I want to borrow the
And-
bus, first of all.
Yeah, the bus is so cool, right?
Yeah.
I'm blessed. I'll admit, I'm
Yeah.
very, very
'Cause
lucky girl.
Not every WWE superstar or diva has a bus.
Their
No.
own
No.
bus.
But he's worked so hard for it, and the
Yeah.
thing
Yes.
is it puts years on his career. If he didn't
Yeah.
have that, he'd be done a lot earlier
Sitting
than what
in
he
a car,
will be.
driving 6, 7, 8 hours, and
And he is a big, big man. Like
Yeah.
he doesn't fit in cars easy.
yeah, he's got to
like,
be in an SUV.
Yeah, and even
Yeah.
in an SUV, his knees still hit. Like he's just very large.
Wow.
Very large. Poor guy.
Now, your sister got married on TV. Do we have a future wedding on TV with you and John?
Well, hopefully we have
after-
a future proposal on TV.
Once
Yeah, that has to
baby
happen
steps,
first.
Eric. Baby
Yeah.
Hey, I'm trying to push it. Maybe
I
the
know.
proposal, maybe it already happened. And
Well,
I'm
let's
trying
all
to get it out
keep
of her.
saying prayers, and then
Yeah.
hopefully. And
I think it'll happen.
think-
I'm rooting for you.
well, thank you.
I'm
I
rooting for you.
appreciate that.
I'm not. I want you on the single market.
Oh.
Yeah, you want in the single market?
Yeah.
This
All
guy.
right. I like it.
John, kick rocks.
Wow.
I'm
Right?
playing.
But
You
he
look-
needs to put a ring on it. Like
Either put
Yeah.
her like
yeah.
Beyonce's
or
song.
someone's gonna exactly.
Give her a rock or
Someone's
kick
gonna
rocks.
swoop
Is
right
what you're
in.
saying?
Yep.
Or throw a rock on it. Kick a rock or throw a
There
rock
you
on
go.
it.
Ah, that's a new song right there. Throw
Yeah.
a rock.
We were talking to Jimmy Hart earlier about writing songs and country songs.
yeah,
And
you
we're
got to
coming
team
with
up with
ideas
Jimmy
all day.
Hart.
Oh, he writes country songs now?
He was a singer before he was a manager.
Right.
He had a top 4 song in the world
And-
on
yeah.
Billboard.
In
the
the-
Gentries.
In the 60s, yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
so talented. I
He
love
is.
it.
He wrote a lot of the songs, entrance theme songs in the 80s.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
He's been in it so long. Who did you used to look up to when you were before you actually got into WWE?
Yeah.
Who
Who
did
were
you
some
look up to, like,
inspirations?
yeah.
Definitely Lita was one.
Lita.
Lita was definitely an inspiration. And you know what? I have to say, even Melina. how Melina worked in the ring. Like when
Right.
I really started to watch the Divas program and really watch female wrestlers, Melina would just capture my eye because she was an amazing wrestler, but she was sexy. Like all her moves were sexy. As a woman, it made you be like, damn, I want to do that.
Yeah.
Because you could be sexy and still wrestle.
Yeah, still be strong at the same time.
Yeah,
Not
and
just-
Lita
not-
was like a badass. Like she
Yeah.
was like, yeah, I want to like
I
go
liked Lita.
kick ass.
Yeah, she wasn't just a submissive character
Yeah.
like back in the day. You had Elizabeth with the Macho Man.
Yeah.
Right.
She was a very girly.
But she was more of a manager. She wasn't too much of a
Yeah,
wrestler.
like not a wrestler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, and then you watch those women. I mean,
Yeah.
way back in that day. And to be in that world at that time, like,
Yeah.
what powerful women they all were.
Yeah.
All of them.
Yeah.
And that's the thing is, like, the Jumping Bomb Angels, I used to watch their footage all the time. Like, as a tag team,
Mm-hmm.
Brie and I mean, we were like, okay, we want to do stuff like them. They were, like, incredible to watch.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, the Japanese wrestlers are just insane.
Yeah.
Love
What
the
they
moves
do, I'm
they
like,
do, and yeah.
gosh, it's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
They're inspiring.
All right, that's good.
You're lost for words, Eric.
I know. Right? Am I distracting you
Yeah, you are
guys?
distracting us.
It's
I
the
like
shirt.
that.
It's the
I know
shirt.
it's the
The shirt.
top. You know, they're like, let's all look classy and stuff. I'm like, yeah, this is Nikki Bella classy
You
right
know what's
here.
funny? And I'll be 100% honest to God. I did not see the sheer shirt until Eric mentioned the shirt.
It is?
I-
It's
no,
very
I
nice,
noticed
right?
it.
I've been looking
I
at your
noticed
eyes
it
all
right
the
when she
Oh,
walked
well,
up.
thank
No,
you.
because I know when you interview someone, you should look
Do they look
you know.
tired though? Because I mean,
You do
being
look-
up at 4:30 in the morning, can you imagine?
Yeah.
I'm on 2 hours of sleep.
Are you? We're on 2 hours.
Why is
Yeah.
it always
But
the
you guys-
nights
But you guys are probably used to it, though.
I mean, we are, but I'm a
It's
little
still
jet
hard.
lagged because I just got off the Australia tour.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So my
Yeah.
body is like, where are you
Yeah,
now?
what time zone?
And what is it
Yeah.
doing? Yeah. And it was like, I got all spoiled. Like, John and I didn't get to see each other for 15 days.
Yeah.
And we got to see each other Sunday, and we're celebrating our 2-year anniversary. It was Saturday.
Okay.
And so I've been with him every night, and just been feeling spoiled being back in his arms. It's the greatest thing in the world. And
Yeah.
last night, not being in his arms, I was like, just so sad. I was just couldn't sleep. I
guys-
was
do you
like,
guys
this
FaceTime a
sucks.
lot?
Yes.
You're a FaceTime couple.
We
Some
love
couples
it.
are, some aren't.
We are a FaceTime couple. We'll both literally be doing our errands or paying our bills with like our phones set up like this. And so we'll be like, so blah, 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 doing our stuff. Like, we love it. We
Well,
love it.
as long as
awesome.
before the match you don't take any of his testosterone
I
away.
know,
He
right?
has a big match against Brock
He-
Lesnar.
Sunday.
Huge match.
And
I
your
mean,
sister.
that is
Two
the
big matches.
toughest opponent ever. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Hello,
a big day for me too because I have to be like a #1 supporter in 2 of the main matches at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Emotionally, it's going to
And-
drain you.
Well-
Big time. And I have my nurse's outfit on the side, so whoever gets hurt,
Yeah.
I'm putting the nurse's outfit back on. I'll take care of them. It will be all good.
Is it sheer like your dress that you're wearing?
It's pretty short. That's where it gets shears on the bottom, which isn't actually the good side to get shear on, but that's what happens. Like,
There it is. Hey, well, we look forward to seeing you Sunday. At least I want to see her come out and breathe.
I do too. I want to see you in
Yeah.
inside of the match with her because
Yeah.
she's going to
Way.
need help.
yeah, hopefully I'll be ringside.
Yeah.
I'm hoping.
And come down with that sledgehammer.
I will. You know what? You guys gave me a great idea. Forget the chair. F that.
If I see that sledgehammer,
Let's
I'm going
get
to
the
flip out.
sledgehammer.
Yeah, we're saying, hey, we got it on tape now, so
Yeah.
we're getting credit.
And I wanna-
Yes,
I wanna-
you are.
I want to check for the sledgehammer. No,
Yeah.
I'm joking.
Nicole Bella, thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you
Thank you,
guys
Nikki.
so much.
SummerSlam 2014 Sunday. Get it on a WWE
Yep.
for $9.99 on the network.